Da, 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 da. But we are back. We are still going to drive Testmap TMM. So I hope my OBS is fine. Yeah. The stream is fine. Okay, so we continue. I was driving around. And I have to pump up the volume of the game. I hear a pinging. But okay, that's Facebook, that's not problem. So I'll re-commentate my opinion, at least the things I said before my stream went bye-bye. But I'll do that when I'm going to do a full report about the map. So yeah, to say it again, this is a map made by Pain, IGN Pain, if I'm not mistaken. And hopefully we can end this session without any things happening. At least there's no way to cut this map. Way too fast there. It's a download on Pirate Bay. Search for Pirate Bay proxy. Click on one of the links and write Brand Mix 2013. And then you'll find it. Oh, by the way, I have to show during the stream. I have to show someone how to upload VODs on YouTube, and I'll do that right after this map. I actually promised him or told him that I do it at the start of the stream, but I forgot it. So I'll do it after this map. Just remind me, okay? If I forget it, just be mad and I'll do it. I don't like mad people, so if people are mad, and I'll do what you want. With the stream, of course. In real life, it's different. Okay, so I just need maybe 2 rounds, 3 rounds until the finish, and I already well know a little what to say. Again, it is a map for TMM, and considering the style of the map and the easiness, because it is really easy. This map won't be used at the finals, that's for sure, but it will, maybe if it will be a TMM map, it will be used at the start of TMM, at the beginning. Because it's easy, and TMM always starts with easy maps and they end up with the hardest maps for the finals. So yeah, and this is definitely an easy map. It's not a bad map, but it's an easy map. Just take that in account. So I can say that it won't be a map for the finals, but well, I guess you just want a map for TMM, and not specifically for a round or whatever. I do think that it's really cool to hunt a world record on a map like this, because it's not that hard and just a few corners where you can win or lose time. It's not really technical. As I said earlier, there are many straight parts in the map. So, in other words, not many corners, which I'll show in camera 7 in a few rounds. I think the end is pretty cool with the jump there. I just drove it shit, but hey. I think it's a nice end. Because of the straights after every corner, it's really important to maintain your speed. Because if you lose speed in one corner, then because of the straight after the corner, the full speed part after the corner, you can really lose some time if you take a corner very slow. That will be the main thing if this map will be chosen for TMM. Just keep your speed during the round. Okay, I need last one. I like to drive this one, so that's good. Oh, wow, that was a bad corner. Okay, so we go camera 7. I take a look at the chat. If this map is on Trackmania Exchange, not yet. He just uploaded it on zippyshare.com and gave it to me. But if you let's say you want tips for technical maps to drive for someone that's newbie at flying. I don't know if you are driving Trackmania Nations or Forever or Trackmania 2, but in any case, just go to mini servers. Just search for mini or search for short, and then you will find a bunch of servers with short maps or mini maps that you can practice, and those maps are really nice to practice your drifting on. Most of the time those maps just have a few corners, but because they are so small they are easy to learn, and maybe you can, well, improve your cornering, your sliding. I think the best is to first train on mini-maps, and what you can also do is try to search for TMM. The upcoming tournament is TMM. Trackmania tournament in the long words, and yeah, you can drive with us and we can learn you all kind of things, or just maybe by speccing you already know or learn how to go inside a corner and how to get out and those kind of things. Ask questions or just add me as buddy. And my login name is in the chat. And of course, because of the lag during my talking now and me writing in the chat, you probably hear in a moment why I write Koenz. Okay, but let's go to the map. So just search Mini, Shorts, or TMM, or add me as buddy, and I'll show you around in the game. Anyway, live to the map, which this stream is about. As I told you, this map is really basic. Pain is the builder, IGN Pain. I think the start is good, and I definitely like this little part going over the ridge here. And then it's actually a zigzag map. I'm trying to get a good view. Okay, follow my cursor. Whoop, that was the wrong button. Follow my cursor. We are driving here, and then we go up, down, up, down, up, down. So this map is completely zigzag. This is one of the reasons why this map is so easy. Most of the time you see that mappers try to build their maps as compact as possible, so many blocks on a short amount of space, and he actually used, well, a lot of the stadium, which is no problem at all. But it's really going right, left, right. And because of the easiness of this map, I'm not sure if it will be chosen for TMM, and if it will be chosen for round 1 or 2 or whatever. So keep that in mind. Furthermore, let's go a bit more detailed. As I told you, I like this corner over the ridge, over the half pipe, whatever you like to call it. And this is a part where we can build up speed. Let me check for cuts, just for a very short moment. Okay, no cuts. I don't think there are cuts, but maybe there is, but no, I don't think so. No cuts, which is nice. Yeah, I like the scenery on this blue part. Yeah, a little building here, poles there, palm trees. Yeah, palm trees. I like the palm trees. But I think this corner is nice. Just a simple 180 corner. And again, a stretch. A straight on part. No corners to the right or the left, or just a little stretch, and then a corner to the left. Which is a very easy corner again, and you really have to maintain speed because, again, there is a stretch. A long part with no corners. And then we have a 180. Again a stretch, or a straight part. Let's call it a straight part and not a stretch. A straight part, again a corner. And this is a full speed part as well. But this time it's a full speed part with a 90-degree corner, which is already more difficult. But it's the only full speed part where you did it. The other parts are straight on. And then at the end, again, as you can see, it's going straight forward with a little jump. I like to jump, by the way, and then we have the end. Okay, so what to say? Talking about the map itself, I think it's a good map. I like your corners, but it's really easy. And because of the map being that easy, I'm not sure if it will be chosen for TMM. So if I were you, oh, by the way, talking about the corners, there's not much to say about the corners, because the corners are very basic, very simple. I can't really say, well, it's a bad corner because when you come out of this corner you get a bad line for the other, or a no drift chance, or whatever. You will never get a no drift on this map because the corners are not closely related to each other. There's always a straight part between the corners. and the corners are really basic. So there's not much to say about the corners. I mean, the corners are good. 180, 180, 180, another 180, and this is basically a pretty long 180. So the corners are good, you know, simple corners, nice corners. And it's a good map, but it's really easy. And if I were you, for TMM, I would build a map that's more compact, you know, that the map is like, instead of going zigzag all the time, you like to get back to where you came from. So instead of going left here, you try to go right. And you can maybe use the blue part a second time, for example, or the platform or whatever. But if you have more variation in your map, the map will be better. Anyway, if I were you, I would also put some scenery here at the end. Just a little. It doesn't have to be overdone, but if you look at the map, you see that all the scenery is basically at the start until this point. I don't know, it's 20 seconds or something. And maybe at the start a little, but it's this corner has a lot of scenery. So this is the nicest corner in the map. Just reading the chat for a moment. Mini is indeed fun. Try a longer map. Really get some serious tries. Okay, if I were you, if you add me as buddy, as you can see, my name Kuni, that's my login. You can add me, and if I'm driving online, you can join the server. I'm most of the time driving tournament maps, and tournament maps are most of the time around 1 minute. Well, the upcoming TMM tournament is between 35 and 45 seconds. But that's a good lesson as well. I mean, good try. So, well, overall conclusion: it's a nice map, but it's really easy. And because of the map being really easy, I'm not sure that it will be taken for TMM. And secondly, the map is really zigzag, and you didn't build the map like more compact instead of going to the outside all the time. Also try to take a corner to the inside. And the third thingy is that there's a lot of space between corners, like one corner and then a big straight part, and then another corner and again a straight part. And you might want to use two corners really closely to each other. For example, here you have a 90-degree corner, and just a second later you have this 90-degree corner. So you might want to get more corners in your map. Try to build more corners, more compact, and then I think it's then you will build a real TMM map. But just send this one in for TMM, and you are always allowed to adjust this map, build some other things, and then send another version. So if I were you, just send this one in, but with maybe some scenery at the end or whatever. But it could be used for the first round. At least thanks for sending in, and I hope you can use my tips about the cornering, the straight parts, the zigzag. Try to think about your map when you drive it or when you look at it, and just send it. If you will build another version, send it in again, and I'll be glad to help you out for a second time. At least thanks for sending this one in, Pain. Hi, Jim Pain. How many test maps do I have? I have enough actually to fill the evening. Let me. I had a Word document. Okay, so I have 3 maps by Toby, which he sent me on Skype. The TMM name maps. Maybe you recognize those maps from my last stream. I have one from Pain, which I actually drove now, so I'm going to delete it. And I have one of Adam. So in total there were 5 maps, and I did one now. And it's like half an hour for each map or whatever, something like that, I guess. 20 minutes for this map. But let me go on with the second map, which is the map of Adam named Tag for Life. Download. Where's the download? Here's the download. Open. Let me see. I have to look if there's a specific goal for this map. This is a map of Snorestump. Yeah, and he's watching the stream, so Snorestump, you might wanna pay attention. I'm just looking at our chat. The map is not done. I just want your opinion on how it is so far and what should be remade. Okay, so let me do it. That's your question. That's what you get. Let's see how far you are, or how much you build. Oh, you are. There you are. That's the finish. Okay, so we go down with a little jump. Then we have a little zigzag, going down again, and a 90-degree corner. Going up, going left. You can already see that this map has way more corners than the last one. And also more variation between the corners. Every corner is different. Yeah, well, at the other map there were also, of course, every corner was different at the map before this one. But the corners on this map are more close to each other. And I don't know. I always think it's for a competition map it's better. But at least this is Tech for Life. What's your goal for this map? Always watching. That's nice to hear, thank you. And it's also nice that you help me out with my stream, because you are sending a map, and well, that's what the stream is about. And if there are no maps, then there is no stream. At least not a session of testing maps. So I have to thank you guys, or everyone that sends in maps as well. Okay, so let's try your map. Wow. But I like to know the goal for this map, if it's going to be a competition map, or you just build it for fun to try out the editor, or maybe you want to put it online and hope that it will be on some service. And we have to finish, let's see, 37 seconds first round. Maybe TMM if I feel it's good enough. Okay. Okay, I'll take that into account. Got a little movement. I got the feeling that the music is relatively loud compared to my voice, but I'm not sure. But as I asked you, you will tell me if it's too loud, or if you can't hear me. Can. Okay. At least it takes a little bit more time to get this map compared to the last one. To well, learn it is a big word, but to drive a nice time. I have something to say about the last corner, I guess. Have to drive until the last corner some more times before I can really judge about it. But yeah, if I'm quiet, just enjoy the music, I'd say. I think this mix is amazing. That no drift. Yeah, I already have a tip, and that's about the last corner. You said it's not finished yet, I think. So I don't know if you really want to put the finish in that place, or that you still want to make it longer, or whatever. Hitting the wall. Yeah, it's about the last corner. Just need a few rounds. I have a hard time reaching the end on this one without mistakes, which is my own fault, basically. Of course. Yeah, that corner is so difficult. I don't think that's a round corner. Okay, I drove enough rounds. Yeah, there we go. Let's go camera 7. Okay. There are a few things. I'll start with talking about your corners. I think the start is fun. I like how you build up your speed. I mean, it's not really curvy with a lot of corners, but it's a nice way to build up speed. Having a jump here, having the zigzag, which I think is fun as well, and I like this jump as first jump. And we go to the right, and we go up. Just thinking about something. Yeah, no. Okay, let's go up, left, right. This is what I mean with using more corners in your map. We have a corner up and we go left, and immediately after this corner you have a corner to the right, and those corners make a map more technical, and that's what you want when building a TMM map, for example, or whatever. You like having corners closely related to each other. Okay, the first little thing is this little uphill part. As you noticed, at least I'm not sure, you maybe can't see it, but I have the feeling of the car, of course. And I'm jumping when driving uphill. Because of the speed I can get out of the corner before I'm jumping here. And I think it's better to use a part like... Maybe I can find it somewhere. No, I can't. To use the same part as this one, but that goes up a little bit slower. As you know what I mean. It's a longer part. It's probably until here. You reach the same height, but then the checkpoint goes one to the left. Oh wait. Yeah, it's still possible. Then you try to shift everything one place to the left. So this part goes to the left. You delete this one. You can delete it, and you can put this one. Let me think for a moment. That's not possible, because then you can't take the corner anymore. And I'm not here to change your map in things I personally want, because it's your map, so I try to figure things out on your map. But just a tip, I'm flying here, and you know, it's not a bad part or something, but hard to tell. Really? You probably want to build 5 to 6 more seconds before finish, and Bloody has one more map if you are out of map lane. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know how late I'm finished. You might send it in for the next one. But I'm okay. Let me rethink some things. Let's see. I like your start. And we go uphill. Yeah, let's start a little bit earlier with the Koenz. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not sure if it's going to be a TMM map. Well, I think it's more a map for fun on servers. But I'm still dubbing about this little part because my wheels are lifting off the ground. And on this part it's of no use to have a jump here. I mean, normally you would say that your wheels stay on the ground if you have low speed, of course, but because of the speed I have, we will jump. And when, by the way, when you want this map, if you just want to build a map for fun and not for TMM, just for random servers or whatever, then it's no problem, okay? But if you really want to make a map for things like TMM, then I'm dubbing about this part. You might want to try to reach this part in another way by maybe have a zigzag, like going right, left, and then in some way or somehow you go up, and then you get to through the checkpoint, or you come here and then you can go to the left. But think about this jump, okay? Yeah. I'm not really good in editor mode, so I won't use it. I'll explain. And if you have questions, you can always ask me. Okay, then we go on to the next corner, which I like. I don't know, I just like corners like this. It's not a new corner, going to the left, going uphill. And we have to take into account that we have a corner to the right again. There is this pole in the middle, which is a good obstacle. We have to go to the left or around it on the left side. And I like you put that pole in the middle, because that makes the corner way harder, or a lot harder, instead of having nothing. So I think it's good you put that pole there. And then we have a nice corner to the left. You might want to get a narrow part here, like to make it more difficult. You know, there's a lot of space, but you can actually build a narrow part. You know, that part that goes like this, and then at the other side like this. So instead of the way being this big, it's this big. Now you know what I mean. Just to make things harder, you know. If you want to make it a TMM map, then it has to be a hard map. It's a tournament. And now we are going to talk about this little part, which is, in my opinion, by far the most difficult corner on this map. And I'll tell you what. We are driving here on the Ramstein. And so we go here, and then we try to drive over this Ramstein. And we want to stay as much on the left side as possible, because we have to start our drift already, you know, just before the pole, because of the speed we have. And this pole will definitely be a pain in the ass. And that's why I'm thinking that you might want to use another obstacle. And I think that if you build 3 poles, like 3 poles like this, whoops, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, then we can actually drive through the poles, if you know what I mean. Because it's I think this corner on the other side is maybe too difficult to have it as a constant block, or as a constant corner. Let me just think about it. Drive another round. I like this part, and then we go up. Then my car just lifts off a little bit. I mean, it's not much, so you can always, you know, yeah, okay, I'm sure. I have to do camera sound. You don't have to delete it. It's just, maybe you can try something else with it. But yeah, this corner is too hard, because if we start out our drift too late, then we will hit the wall because of the speed. And if we have to multi-drift to not hit the wall, then we are going too wide. So you might want to use another obstacle here, or maybe another combination of corners to still reach this point and maintain the speed, because the speed is important. And that's what I like about this corner, is that these corners are really good to maintain your speed. We don't have to brake that much, and then we have to go up. And I like these corners as well. You can take this one full speed without any drift. And then we reach the end. And actually this corner, you know, the setup of this corner on the platform is actually the same as what you did here. Okay, let me explain. As you can see, we have the checkpoint. You go right, left, and then a big corner to the right. Here it's the same but the other way around. Here you go left, right, the zigzag, and then a corner to the left. And there is not a lot of space. You know, we let me put our driving lines. We drive here over the Ramstein, we go right, and we want to stay on the right, but we have to drift to the left. And because of the speed we have, because this is a full speed part, we have a lot of speed. And to drift on this little part, it's not big enough. There's not enough space to drift. So you have to make it a bit longer. We need more space to have a nice flowy drift. You know, the flow in your map is really important. And where you have a lot of speed, getting out of this corner, and then we are driving here, it will be really hard to, you know, going left, right, and immediately after going right we have to turn left again. And that will cause some no drifts maybe. And besides, because of the speed, as I told you, you don't really have enough room. So you might want to shift those parts a bit to the right, or build another corner. Yeah, and then you have to finish, but as you told us, you still want to build 5-6 seconds. So I won't told that there, it's the last corner. So this is a nice part. I really like this part. Then we have the hard corner, and it's not flowy. There's not really flow there. And then yeah, that was just an example. Now I was drifting, and I wasn't even power drifting. And a power drift is having a drift and keep your gas, so keep your throttle. I was actually drifting by only using my brake, and I'm still going too fast. And you don't want that, okay? I could just shift the whole other half one step away. I could just shift the pole. Yeah, mentioned. Yeah, okay, so I'm just looking at the chat sometimes. 3 poles instead of 1 pole, yeah, exactly. Lifelux is a great map builder as well, builds a lot of maps, so you know, if there are also Bloody builds a lot of maps, and if there are other builders watching the stream, you can always, you know, maybe you can help this guy out and give tips during the stream as well. You are the builders, and you can see other things than I do. And yeah, then you have to finish. So overall quality of the map, I think your start is really fun. And I don't know, I just like to have a jump there, a little jump here. So if I were you, just keep it. You might want to do something else with the scenery. You use some palm trees, okay? Palm trees are really fun. I love palm trees on the maps. I almost say it every stream, but I like palm trees. And now you just build a piece of street with a hole in the middle. But you can do more with this part. You can also use half pipes, you know, those looping things. You can add palm trees. You know, those palm trees, just corner them here and then one there. And it's more colorful, and it's also important, you know, that it's not too boring. You want the map to be fun as well. Okay, then we go up. Second thing, you know, this jump isn't bad. Okay, if it's going to be a fun map, there's no problem at all. But for a TMM map, you might want to try to find another way that will connect this part with the pole to this part. And maybe you know, you still have a lot of space here, so you might want to make use of it. And that might be these 5 or 6 extra seconds that you want to use on your map. Yeah, okay. I like this corner. I think the best part, okay, the best part of your map starts here. I really like this corner followed by the pole thingy, and then have this left corner again. I don't know, it really feels good. And then, as we said, you might want to use a triple corner there, or a triple pole block with 1 pole on the side of the checkpoint, 1 and 2 poles on the side of the corner. Yeah, I'm saying that right. Okay, yeah. And I really like this corner as well. Maintain your speed. Maintain your speed, and then you have to think about the end, because we don't have enough space to drift the end. Okay. You can also use different corners, or try to make it shift things to the left. Left, well, shift things to the left. Hard to tell you on the stream, but yeah, that was your map basically. And of course, as final point, you also want to use some scenery during the map. Use some buildings, blocks, whatever you like, to just make it a bit more, I don't know, a bit more, it's not fun, special, whatever. But that's just a final detail. It's very smart to do that at the end, and not at the beginning of building a map. And I don't know why there is a shadow here. Oh, because of that. Okay. Okay, so that was your map, Snorstam. Yeah, palm trees are really good. Yeah, we all love palm trees. We all love palm trees. Okay, so Snorstamp, that was your map. I hope you can use the tips I gave you, and thanks for sending. And when you are done with building, just send it in again, okay? I always like to see what people did after the tips they get, or if they used them, which Kenzo did, and his map was amazing. It was a map of yesterday. Oh, yesterday's stream. Did I stream yesterday? I don't know. Okay, so Adam, aka Snorstamp, that was your map. And then we go on with 3 maps of Toby, and they are all TMM name maps. I think they are closely related to each other, but after the middle part they started dubbing about what to do, so they had more variants that they made. Yeah, struggling over my words. And let's... oh wait, I have it open on documents, track name, oh no, I have to get Mania Planet maps downloaded. Okay, so we have TMM name 2 and TM... oh wait, yeah, okay, those maps. If I'm driving the wrong map, just tell me which one, okay? I'm not sure. That I got so many TMM name maps that it's like a big guess which one I have to use. Okay, so this is... where's the finish? Ah, this is the part you changed. Okay, I see it. Okay. Okay, I see. I see. Okay, okay. And I still remember what you did. Or how the map looked like before you edited this part. Or that part. Let me first show you what he did. Okay, so before this corner ended up going to the right, going this way and then this way and then ups this way, and that wasn't really good. So what he changed is now this time he went to the left, and we'll see how that turned out. Yeah, I already know the map, at least the start of it, so that's the reason why I can drive this part without having much difficulty. Ah, that's what you changed as well. I will tell you in a... Awesome, you really used the tips. I can really see it. Oh, really cool. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, let me take a look at it. It's for me at least, it's really much fun if people try to make use of the tips I gave them, and that I can see it in the map, and that it actually improves the map is actually even more fun. He changed this part as well. First it was just a block of street with a grey Ramstein, that was the end, and now he made this wooden. I call this wood or metal. Now he has a metal lift-off, a metal jump, and there's also more space between the transition over here and the jump. And this is a part you edited yourself. And I still have to think about this corner. Maybe you want to shorten it, which is no problem. You can delete that pole and also delete one part here and then shift everything to the left. But let me drive it a few more rounds before I'm going to talk about the map. Oh. Yeah, okay, I'm sure about something. You edited this corner as well after the jump. And furthermore, I really like it. There's just one part I'm going to criticize, but it's not much of an edit. I think it's done in less than 1 minute. I think you can make your map better in less than 1 minute. I don't have as much to tell as the last time. Oh. And oh yeah, as I told you before my PC shut down and had to restart, I'm going to say it again, because then it's in this stream as well and not two parts. Well, just say it like this. I was starting the stream and in I don't know, in 10 minutes my PC said nope, don't want to stream, and it just froze out of nowhere. Oh, wait, it's nice actually. But I told some things before my PC shut down and I haven't mentioned them in the stream I'm doing now, the long version, and I actually want everything in one big one. So I'll recap this little part, so just listen or do something else if you don't want to listen. But I had a question, and I forgot who asked the question. So I have no name. But the question was, Koen, why do you or why are you not building maps? Because considering the things you can talk about on a map and the tips you can give, I think you can be a great builder. That was the question. Or something like that at least. And my answer was the following. First of all, I'm not having a lot of time, at least not as much time as I wanted to play Trackmania, or like to. Of course I have during the holidays, but not when university starts again. And I also have 2 jobs. But yeah, first of all is the time issue. Building a map takes a lot of time. So if there is a tournament coming up, I really need to learn about the editor, which will take some time as well. And then I even have to build a map myself, which won't be a really big problem, but for me it's a lot about testing the map and driving the map myself and try to improve every corner. And I just at the moment don't have the time to do it. I think I once built a map, and but I never sent it to a tournament actually. So and now it's lost, I don't know where it is. And when I started playing Trackmania, I do build some maps, I did. But those were of course not maps like I can build now. Those were more of the newbie style maps, because then Koenz was still a newbie guy. I still am. But yeah, you know, difference in the years. I'll never forget the moment I saw Trackmania. Okay, last round by the way. Way too wide. Okay, but well, it was the last round. I don't need much time to judge about this map, because I already know it for most part. So yeah, you know what I said about all the other things, so I'm just going to the places that you rebuild, and also look at the chat for a moment. Hello Toby. Yeah, I took your advice. Flow is epic now. It's nice that you think about your own flow as well. Oh yeah, Toby, my bitrate is the same as always actually. And then a tech map of me? Really? Is that possible? I like to know which map that was. Because I really have no idea. Really have no idea. I think, to be honest, in the last 4 years, I haven't built any map. I think, or maybe one, which I was planning to use as ESWC map because people tested it, but I finally didn't even send it because I forgot about the map. Okay, talking about the map. First of all, I really like your jump now. Maybe you noticed, maybe you don't, but my car stays really stable now. And that's all because of the lift-off. As I told you, using this part is way better than just using this as a jump, because these parts will make your car unstable in the air, and these parts will make your car be stable in the air, straight. So when we land, all 4 wheels land at the same time, and that's what you want if you build a corner like this after it. Do you maybe have a little tip that I can give you, and that is you might want to make this part a little bit harder, but I don't really know how. Or more difficult. harder, that's almost like Dutchy style. But I don't really know how. Or maybe because I don't think poles is a good idea. And there's not really much more that you can build. Maybe a narrow part, but you can maybe try it, but it's really, I mean, this part is really awesome now. I mean, it's great. If I were you, nah, just don't build anything, maybe. At least you can keep it like this if nothing works out. Because this jump is amazing now with this corner. And what I also like is this jump. As I told you, we are now having a lot of speed, more than we had. You shifted everything a little bit further, we have more speed. You really use the transition, or my tip about the transition, really well. More place. We have more time between the transition jump and the big jump. And the big jump. And this is where I have a tip, probably. Where am I landing? Sorry, I have to. I need to know where I land, so I can really give you an exact tip, a really specific one. I need to know my landing spot. I think it's around the checkpoint. Oh. I hope I still have enough speed. No, I don't have the speed I have most of the time, but I can guess a little. I think I land just before the checkpoint, or on the part of the checkpoint. Yeah, now I have. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay, just before the checkpoint. That's my spot to land. And if I were you, I would start the corner on the place of landing. So instead of building the checkpoint here, just move it to the left, 1 block. Also move this corner to the left 1 block. Delete the pole, because then, yeah, well, you don't need the pole. Or maybe if you still wanna, you know, the pole isn't bad. I mean, it's really good. You build a pole there. But I think that when landing here and starting the corner here, there's too much space. You actually want to land and start the corner immediately. And if you start your corner on the place of the checkpoint, I think the flow on this part is greater, is better. Yeah, that's what I think. Because I think you also extended this part. I think you build everything 1 to the right, if I'm not mistaken, if my memory is not mistaken. You shifted it a bit more to the right, or at least the landing seems bigger. There was a little zigzag before, or whatever. At least you want to start the corner on the place of the checkpoint. And try it yourself and maybe send it as well. And what you do after it is your own choice, you know. You can still keep the pole and whatever you do, as long as it ends here again. And then we go to this new part. I I really like your new part. I think it's amazing. Don't change it, okay? Don't change it. I think it's really a good end. You know, you really make use of the speed you have. And what I mean by that is when coming out of this corner, we build up speed, and we are having a lot of speed here. So you are not having a part that's too technical or whatever. You know, you have a little zigzag going left, going right, and then we have this corner to the left. And what you did is having some space between this corner to the left and this part going left again, which is good because you have a lot of speed. So our lines will be like this. Follow the arrow, and then here we start drifting inside, outside, and then go like that. I don't know, I think the end is amazing. It's great. How you keep the speed is awesome. You can also build a hole or whatever you want here, that's no problem. The pole is fine as well. And that's your number one. Okay. As created by a really fast player. Well, I can assure you that if I'm going to build a map that's going to be used for a tournament, it will be a difficult one. Probably. It will be my own style. But I like to keep the speed. Still two other versions. Oh, Pain. I already tested your map at the start of this stream, so I'm afraid you have to watch the VOD. No, I didn't send it lag, so I didn't set my map, so it's not driven. Oh no, I don't. I really like poles, okay? And I also really like poles in corners like this. I really like the pole here, but it's about this part. If you shift this checkpoint to the left and everything to the left, if you delete this pole, then you don't have to change this part with this checkpoint. But if you want to keep the pole, then you have to make it a little bit different. But I really like poles, okay? And that it's don't think further or whatever it's called in English. I like poles on track. Yeah, I tried, but when I had too much speed, I flew too far to take the drift after that huge jump. Okay, let me try it one more time as final thing. And I tried to get as much speed as possible at the big jump in the middle. I still think that shorten it a little bit is better for the flow. Let's just drive safe here. Don't want to crash. Oh! And then we crash in the corner before the jump. Talking about going safe. And I'm curious about what you did with the other two. Indeed. But we'll see in a moment. Yeah, this is a good line. And I still land in front of the checkpoint, right? It's just something you might try, and if it's not working out, then you can always keep it like this, of course. It's just an idea. Maybe you've already tried it, which is possible as well. Okay, having a lot of speed now. No, I still I'm still keeping my point there. You might want to try shifting those things one part to the left. And that was your Poland, Koenz confirmed. Poland, yeah, Poland. Poland, Koenz confirmed Paul. I tried, you were a really fast player. I don't exactly know what you were saying. But let's go to your next version, okay? General opinion about this map is that it's awesome, okay? But take a look at this corner. Yeah, great map. Okay, let's go to version number 2. Gotta search for it. I think it's this one. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I'll try. I thought you were really fast playing. I thought I was a fast player as well. I see. I think this is a more technical solution of your problem, and this might even be better for a TMM map because it's more technical. Okay guys, gotta drive it again. So basically the first 30 seconds are the same, I guess, and the last 10 seconds are different, which you will see. You know, these guys just... It's actually a duo, if I'm not mistaken, and they had just no idea what to build after their middle part. So they just built 3 versions and they all send them to me. Okay, so then we have this part again. I really like this corner. And I like these poles, okay? Oh, that's my bad. Oh, fleshy. I think this part might actually... I don't know, I think it's as good as the last map. I really like the last map, and I really like your end on the last map as well, and I really like what you did on this map as well. I think. Still gotta drive it a few rounds. And it takes some time to reach that point. Each round it takes 40 seconds to reach or finish. So. Yeah, new personal best.
Tokyo, long way from them hallways.
Yeah, well, it's possible this way as well, talking about the jump, that is. But it all depends on your landing, not how far you land, but if I use my air brake really early, so the front of my car stays up in the air, then my car will still bounce a little when landing, and because of that bouncing, I can still make the corner. But if I want to have a landing where my other wheels land at the same time, then the corner is too short. But this is what I mean. Now I will use my air brake, and then it's fine. Then it's a great corner. So I guess both options will be good. And finish. Ha! Automail. One more round to get the finish right. You know, I don't need much time because you just changed one part on the map, and you already know what I think about all the other parts. So. Oh, not going to make it. Neither will I make this jump. But yeah, it's not about those that middle part. So that's, yeah, I really like what you did there. I think it's more technical. So in other words, it's more difficult. And you know, it is a map for a tournament, and tournament maps are occasionally maps that are more difficult than normal. That's why I think hitting this part again, that's why I think it's a really good ending. Yeah. And it's an ending with a pole, okay? Poland, pole ending. Why is everybody Camp 3 here? Camp 3? I don't know. I started using Camp 3 in the Christmas holidays, and it was actually, I was just doing it for fun without any attention driving with it for real. But it was going quite good actually, and yeah, I thought, okay, well, it's going good, let's try it out. And now I'm actually used to using Camp 3. I'm not as fast with Camp 3 yet as I am with Camp 2. And I don't know about other people, but I saw that there was at least one other guy also trying Camp 3, and he's, I think, also watching the stream sometimes, so I might got that guy into Camp 3 since he was watching the stream, but I forgot the name actually. Okay. Oh wow, I don't get that part. I wanna... I think I said a few rounds ago that's going to be my last round, but I didn't go to finish in any of those rounds because I'm crashing all the time. Oh wow, landing bug. That's just unlucky. I shouldn't finish in the middle of the map, or land at the middle of the map, because then there are quite some chances to get a buggy. But I'm just trying to do it full speed, and I know it's possible, but I have to get a good line. At the beginning I did it full speed without any mistakes, and now I know the end, and now I'm doing it with mistakes. Oh. that's a horrible crash. Oh, buggy. Another buggy. Yeah, I really like this landing now with that corner. And this corner, it's fine. I mean, you don't have to change anything. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, colors. I love this song. Now I will definitely reach the finish with this song. Okay, I drove it. I finished it. Yeah, fine. I don't know. My time is 45:19. I don't know what the maximum time is for a TMM map, to be honest. I know I can be faster and reach the 44 seconds. But I don't know what is the maximum time. 45? Okay, going to talk about the end. Just watching. Koenz. Yeah, moddable. Like you can choose your own camera position or adjust it, whatever you want. Yeah, I know I had to jump more to the left, but I always want to go the fastest way instead of the safest way. Most of the time the fastest way is for me the safest way, and okay. Oh, I like this song as well. But okay, we jump to the left, and oh, I didn't actually know we had parts like this. Just straight parts. Oh, cool. But I really like. Oh shit. That had something to do. Oops. Okay, let's go back. Okay, I really like your hand again. I really like that you have to jump to the left, little zigzag with this corner, and the pole. Don't remove the pole, okay? Sometimes I say you have to remove it, just let it be. And then with the hole at the end, which makes it harder, more difficult, harder and more difficult. Which is good because it's a TMM map anyway. But if it's if the maximum time on a TMM map is 45 seconds, you might want to put the finish one part closer. 50 seconds max. Okay, 50 seconds max. Well, then it's no problem at all. Pooh. I gotta check if I have tips. I talked about everything, only the end is different. And I think it's good. Yeah. Yeah. It's good. It's a great ending. Nothing. I have nothing to say. And if I have nothing to say, it's always positive, okay? So, yeah, this was your second version. Very nice. Keep it like this, okay? Just send in the first one. I still think you might want to check that big jump. Maybe shift things a little bit closer. And send it to me again to check the feeling. But I really like this edition as well. If you tested all three maps, can you choose which one you prefer? Which finish? Okay, yeah, of course, because it's probably only the finish that you added. I'm just searching. There you go. You asked for the link of the TMM website, and that is the link of the TMM website. So now we are going to number 3, which is TMM XXX. Probably another M again. Oh wait, this one is a little bit longer. Actually, it's the same. The killers will find a way. We have waited for too long. Let's see, all the other parts are the same. Yeah, okay. Everything is the same except for the M, which is a little bit longer now. And we will have more speed. The deeper we fall, the more we lose control. And there's more shadow there. I feel like there's more shadow, I don't know. Oh yeah, of course, because of the map. Wow. A biggie baggy. So I have to say which one I prefer. There will be a hell of a job. To be honest, I'd say you just have to send all 3 maps and let those guys of TMM test your maps, and maybe they will choose which end. At least for sure, please don't send only one, because other people have other opinions and they might think that another version is better than I do. Oh, that's going to be a problem there, that hole. Buggy. Oh, just too fast. Too wide. Oh, that is a great start. Minus 31, yeah, I already fell. And there, yeah, well, minus 90, but that was because I made a mistake. First finish, right? Ah, this is what you mean. Yeah, if you have a lot of speed, then it's fine. Okay. Yeah, I already know what to say. Finish 2 rounds, no problem. Yeah, I already spoke about this part. I like the zigzag, I like the corner going up. The only thing that's new is this part. Okay, so... Oh, wow, there's only one map accepted for duo. And you are not able to, you know, one duo and then send one on the name of Jinjo and one on the name of Livelux? Then you can send all 3. No problem, Nico. And Snorstomp remade this map. Well, I think it's better to send it on my Facebook, probably, because I'm already streaming for what, 2 hours again, and I actually wanted to, oh no, 1 hour, 1.5 hours. I also wanted to go take a bath or whatever, relax. And actually I was thinking in the midday I would like to take a bath. Most of the time I'm using the shower, actually every day I'm using the shower, and I never go into the bath. But I have a lamp, you know, that has all those colors, and it switches colors very slowly all the time. It's lovely. Art style. Okay, but that we are losing focus on the things we had to focus on. Oh, did you actually use the palm trees? You know, a map without palm trees is a bad map. Ah, you didn't use any palm trees. You can place a palm tree over here. Yeah, you should place a palm tree on the map. I really like hardstyle as well. I love a lot of music, but I actually don't want to speak. I actually just want to listen to the song. Let me read the chat. Ah. Aha. Not possible. A dual map is both Jinju and Lifelux. It counts for both players as one map. Okie dokie. Yeah, and sending one on each name is not what you want, because you want to send in that you build a dual map, which I understand. Whew. That will be a tough decision, guys. Oh wow, that will be a really, really difficult decision. I still remember all the finishes you made. The first finish is the easiest one. The second one is, I think, easier than this one, and I'll tell you why. Because of this corner, we want to go. We are getting out maybe pretty fast, which we will end up. I don't know, around here, I guess. This spot. This is where we will drive, probably. And because of the hole here, we actually have to end up on the inside. We have to take that into account. But I think the hole is a good idea because it makes it more difficult. There's a but though. Because of us, you know, when proceeding the hole, we are coming from the right side. And you have this little Rammstein in here. And this Rammstein can really be a pain in the ass. That's just my experience on other maps. And you have a hole in the middle. So when you are coming from the right side and you are driving like this, I mean, you actually want to avoid the Rammstein. So you have to drive like this and then go straight up. The fastest line is going diagonal. Like going this way over the Rammstein, have luck and go up. But that Rammstein can be a pain in the ass, and if you like build a pole or a narrow part, then we have all the space to go to the middle without bugging here. But, and I have to say it again, it's the driver's mistake to drive over the Rammstein. It's not his mistake that he gets a bug, let's be honest about it. Maybe change it to a flat hole. That's a good idea. Yeah. But no. Oh yeah, you still have, there is a difference of heights. I hope you can you do it? I'm not sure if you get problems with this corner. But you can, I think a flat hole is better than going up because of this Rammstein, and I'm so sure that it will bug. Oh, the Grand Mix is almost done actually. I have to start at the beginning of the Grand Mix again. Give me a moment. Music. Oh, not this one.
Any last messages?
I'll be back.
Progress march on with the veil over our eyes. We turn our back on the cause till the day that my uncles can be united.
The Grand Mix starts realistic, so anyone can send me this map. I want to try something. Then you have to reach Lifelux or Jinjo. Kenzo is also a builder, so maybe he has some good ideas. Who knows? But I'm just going to drive your ending one more time because. You know, I really think that it's going to be buggy, and that's just because of experience on other maps I once drove in my life. Oh yeah, this feels great. I still think you might want to shorten this part. Just try it. These are the last few runs. So, actually, I'm going to decide. Like, I'm almost going to decide what map you are going to send to TMM. That's crazy. And I really, all your ends are, oh wow, bug. Finish. When proceeding to the hall, Koenz 2040. Yeah, well, I accept those jokes. I really have no problem with it. I mean, it happens in real life as well that people make jokes like that. We all do, you know. I make those as well. That's it's just fun. Oh wow, I have to decide which end is the best. I actually still like to see what happens if you shift this part one to the left, but talking about the ends, I remember the end of every map you build, the 3 versions you build. First one was the easiest one, the second one was actually the same as this one, but then the finish was up here, and now you have this. Then I think this one is not going to be the one you want to send in. Or you have to make the end a little bit different. And with the end I actually mean this part going to the finish. Well, you know, what you might want to do is build it here, you know. Build the hole on the part of the narrow part going up. That would be no problem. Having that whole part up here and then the finish, that would be nice. So, oh man. I think your map is having a lot of speed, okay? And it really has awesome corners. And I also think that if you look at the whole of the map, it is a speedy map. And I also think the end needs to be a part of all the other things. So it means actually that you want the end to be a bit fast as well. If that would be the occasion, that version 1 would be the best. Version 1 is the easiest one, but it is the one that has a lot of flow, it's really nice. It is a great drift, and it is a great ending. It's easy, but it's simple, but awesome. The other two versions are more difficult, and that's because of this part. But I really like it. I also really like this jump. And I'm going to the right. And left. It's really hard. Not a nice hole. Tama really loves holes. Talking about ESWC, by the way. Huh, Tama? He loves holes on his pizza. And sauce. Very hot sauce. Hot white sauce on Tama's pizza. That's his favorite. But yeah, what is the best finish? What is the best finish? Yeah, so this is the easy finish. Yeah, okay, I think I'm sure I would go for this one. Why? The finish is fast, the finish is easy. Well, it's not really the easy part that's making my decision, but it's, I don't know, it fits with the other parts of the map. And you know, it's just about the last 5 seconds of the map. And I think I would choose this version, the fast version. I'm also going to drive the other one. Oh wow, this bug. I haven't had a bug like that before on your map. But wow. Oh shit, I forgot it. Guys, it's an impossible choice. Combine the harder jump. I know what you mean. Then you would actually combine this zigzag part with the speedy turn. That's a good idea. That would be a combination of both. Yeah, I would choose the easy version. Oh well, live he means that you are actually using this part, this zigzag after the jump, so this part, but then combined with the easy last corner which goes straight, and then, you know, the first version and then you have a combination of the easy and hard parts together. And I really think that's that would be the best then. Yeah, I would do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Okay. Yeah, okay. You know what we mean. Just be sure that you have enough time to... I think that you have to start going sideways on the place of the ramp. Yeah, something like that. I'm sure you can choose it yourself as well. Okay. So you know what we mean, and then I'll look into that huge jump again. I'll probably send it back to you again. Yeah, sure, no problem. Do it, I'd say. Where's my monitor capture? There it is. I'd say make it happen. Take a look at the big jump and maybe send it again. And I think Kenzo wants to try something on your map. It seems. You might want to talk on Skype. Okay, so if I have to choose a map, then it would be the easy end combined with, yeah, the hard end. And then it's the start of the hard end and the finish of the easy end. But you already know what I mean, so then it's clear. And I think that would be the best end. And you are going to take a look at the jump and send it to me on Facebook. I won't stream tomorrow because I have to work immediately when I come back from university. I have to work in the evening at a restaurant, so probably it will be Wednesday, I guess. I think it will be Wednesday. Let's close some things. I do want to keep this one open. I see that some people already sent me some maps on Facebook, which is nice. But I'll do them next time because it's almost 9:30, streaming for 2 hours, and I'm going to have something to drink as well and do something else. Add me on Skype. I already have you. So okay. So I can delete that one as well. That's my map document. Oh. I got new messages. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, guys, I really like to thank you for the maps you gave me this evening, and I mean, every map I have is awesome because I can stream about it and hopefully help you out. We help each other. You help me continue the series of testing maps, and I'll try to help you make your maps better. Stop no-lifing. Stop no-lifing. Yeah. I'm anti no-life. Like totally not no-life. Oh, my real life is so buzzy. I will make a stream one time about how buzzy my real life is. But first I have to show someone something. Who was it? Clement Lukasek. You want to pay attention now, because I'm going to show you how to upload your VODs to YouTube. That's what you asked, and I will just tell you. So first you go to your own profile, click on your name, click on past broadcasts, okay? For example, I like to upload something about testing map session 6, okay? Just for example. Oh no, no, another example is better, because I already highlighted something. Go to past broadcasts on your profile, and where's Modern Warfare? Here it is. And then click on a video that you just recorded, or at least there must be a part in the video that you want to upload on YouTube. So for example, I want to upload something of the video, the stream I just made, Orping Modern Warfare 2. Orp. Then you just click on it, wait for it, and then you get the whole video, which mine is like 2 hours something. And then you can watch the video or whatever you do, but what you want to do is you want to highlight a part of your video. So you just click on highlight then. And then you can choose which part you like to highlight. So for example, now I highlight part 6 minutes 24 until 22:44. Okay? It's just an example. Then you click on publish video. You can give it a title, a description, enter the game, the language, and this is the length of the part you highlighted. Okay. I will click on cancel now, but you will click on what is it? Finish, okay? When it is finished, you automatically go to the part you highlighted. Let me go back, because then where is it? This is like for example, in the 2-hour stream of Modern Warfare, I highlighted a game which was a 42-3 with my P90 weapon. So when you finally click on finish, you will see the highlight. So the part of the video that you cut out and made a special highlight about it. This video is just, I don't know, 10 minutes out of the 2 hours. But what you can do when highlighting the video is click on this thing again, and then click on upload. And when you click on upload, it says upload to YouTube. Then you can give it a title, and then write the things you want to write. And I wrote my setup, for example, and then you just click on upload to YouTube. And sometimes you have to click more often on upload to YouTube before it really gets uploaded. At least that's what I am. You will get a mail when it is uploading on YouTube. Okay, so then you go to your profile on YouTube, and you go to your videos, and here you see all the videos that I have uploaded on YouTube. And then actually, here it is, Acer Koenz, blah blah blah, and you can edit things, enter the description, which I did. I don't know why there is a comment made by myself, so I just remove it. And yeah, then it's on YouTube. And that's how to upload a video on YouTube. So that was just for your information. You asked me about it, and that's the answer. I will highlight it especially for you. But for now, I'm going to do some other things. Snorstomp is going to update this map. I'll see the map coming. And Ginger and Lifelux just your map is awesome. Okay, I think it's going to be in TMM. It has to be in TMM. Really, it has to be chosen. I'm so sure. 3/4 TM, 1/4 real life. I think it's the other way around. 3/4 TM, 1/4 real life. And I'm not even having a girlfriend. I mean, having girlfriends is even more real life. But yeah, thanks for sending in the maps. I already saw I have some more maps on my Facebook profile that people send me. Nico, Bloody, and Adam, which was Snorstomp. Sending the maps by Facebook is a good idea because I can keep track of it. And you might also want to use or send them by Skype if you have my Skype. If not, just use Facebook. Okay, you better do that, Lifelix. I count on you. Building a map for me with only nice corners. Well, I think that the map you build now is very nice as well. So, guys, have a nice evening. Enjoy editing your map if you are going to edit your map, and I'll see them coming again if you finished it. So, thanks for sending in all the maps. And I'd say have a good night, sleep well, and see you on Wednesday.